Hello. Howdy. Hey Rhubarb, Winter, Wings of Fire, hello. Scourge, fancy seeing you here. Ferret Whisker, Panda Man, hello. Agnolia, Millens, Ravenwing, hello. Hannah, and Evie, the early birds. You're listening to the Zelda music today. I've been playing, I finally have been able to play some Tears of the Kingdom because I was gone camping the last week, and during the evenings after it got dark, I played some Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I was on vacation for a while, Agnolia, so that's why I didn't stream. I'm trying to figure out how to motivate me to like stay on schedule. It's quite difficult for me. Thanks, Wolxie. I hope your day goes good too. My day's going pretty good. On my second cup of coffee, so that's always good. Let's see, who am I gonna warm up with today? Who's one of the easier drawings to do? Honestly, I usually like warming up with like a kitten, but I don't think there's any kittens in the Omen of the Stars poster. I think it's probably one of the only posters that doesn't have kittens in it. Half Moon. Yeah. I was thinking about Firestar. He's gonna look old in this one. Yeah, we'll do Firestar. Nightheart's not in this poster yet. Although I want to, I was like going back and forth on if I was gonna work on this poster or just work on like designs for my blog. Because I need to catch up on designs. Where's the... I have him as... Hold on. At one point, I drew him like with an age chart. Like... where was that? Yeah, because I need to catch up on Warrior designs before Ivy Poole's Heart comes out, because I know Ivy Poole's Heart is gonna have like 30 new cats because it's a travel book, and they're already teasing that they're gonna meet a new group, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need to catch up because I'm gonna have like 50 cats in the backlog if I don't. And that book comes out at the beginning of next month. Maybe if I just type in age. It was an ask, I think. Ugh. This is literally talking about it. Hold on, let me just type in tagged. The Warrior Cats employee? Yeah, that'd be me too. Nope, I don't have it. I know that I... Hold on, let me open a new tab with a bigger screen. The one I show you guys is like really tiny. I usually just use it to search. But I know I have an age chart on my blog for Fire. No, that was just Firestar's designs over the years. Here he is, here he is. Just scroll down in a blog that has like 1,500 images. this. He's old. Why is this such a small picture? Thank you. I don't have it on this computer. I have 2 computers. I have a laptop and a Windows, and it's really hard for me to share files now because Adobe got rid of their like cloud file sharing service for Creative Cloud, so you can only share like Adobe documents and not like default documents. Like you can't share PNGs anymore like across your devices. You have to share like Photoshop files, and it's just annoying. And ugh. And I have a Windows computer and I have a Mac laptop, so they're 2 different OSs, so I can't use like the Mac cloud. It's just annoying. Yeah, they are Wuxie. They are indeed. Okay, I drew him in Power of 3, and he was slightly old in Power of 3, so let's pull up Power of 3. Where is he? There he is. Firestar Part 3. That's how quote-unquote old he is. Feel free to vibe. I'm a pretty chill person. He's just such an old man. It's funny because if you look at him in Gray Stripe, hold on, can I pull up the Power 3 poster? I can. If you look at him in Gray Stripe, like they're the same age, right? Here he is, and he's got a little bit of gray on his muzzle. His eyes are a little sunken in. He just looks a little tired. Gray Stripe's the same age as him, and Gray Stripe's still looking pretty good. That leadership just does it to you. Mouse brained? I don't think that was me. But I can't remember. I don't think Firestar is going to show up as a StarClan cat in any of these posters. Oh, he might in Broken Code, I guess. If I have to add more characters to the Broken Code list. Actually, I'm gonna kind of sync down his... And he should have like a very stern face on. Because in Omen of the Stars, the most striking... So on these posters, I try to think of like the most memorable scene of that character in that specific arc, and it's definitely him fighting Tiger Star at the end. It's a thing with Blixamy. I've never been on Blixamy's channel. Blixamy used to do voice acting for me. Like literally 10 years ago. So I do know her. She's very nice. She was Spotted Leaf in any animated thing I produced. He needs like a determined face. But not like an angry face. Have you guys seen, I recorded an interview with somebody way back, I think it was in 2020. I want to say it was way back in 2020. Actually, he looks just kind of tired. So let's just get rid of him. Yeah, it was from Winterpelt. They're good buddies now. They were in StarClan's Chosen, but they just publicly released that video. I was almost like, let's watch it on here together, do a watch party, but then I was like, wait, then I'd have to hear my own voice, and I don't want to do that. It was like called The Life of a Warrior by Winterpelt. Hi, Mel. Thank you. Feel free to lurk. Yeah. It was recorded about 4 years ago. I think it was in 2020. Because I want to say I was out of college. So it had to be at least either that or the end of... yeah, my voice in the recording, oh my gosh. I was using my... So I didn't have a proper mic back then. So I was using just like the microphone that was on my laptop. And I was literally in my closet to try to like minimize the amount of like background noise. It was very wonky. But now I actually have a mic. Wish I could re-record my audio. It's so bad in there. But I mean... Warrior concentrators? What do you mean? What's the is that a... I'm not sure what that means. See you, Roxy. You have a good one. Content creators. I am a assistant director for Warrior Cats Animated, so I'm not really that connected to like the new generation of like the YouTube Warrior Cat people. I feel like I'm more connected to really the only community group I've been active in is the Warrior Cats Animated lately. Of course I like getting art on my OC Wolxie. Apple's pretty easy to draw if you want to draw her. How to make a cat look old but also like intimidating? Oh, that's an interesting question, Catverse. I haven't really thought about it that much because sometimes I feel like it's better to just not speculate on what the book could be about because then I'm like not disappointed at all because I haven't thought about it. But I assume that it's gonna have a group of cats in it that like the guardian cats or like warrior clan type cat tribe, yada yada, that the 18th Super Edition wants to make the main focal point. That's my very preliminary, like, probably. I'm excited for Ivy Pool's Heart. I don't think it'll be too bad. They do a lot better with the Super Editions that's like a completely new story than the ones that are like supplemental around like the basic arcs, I guess. I'm specifically thinking about like Leopard Star's Honor and One Star's Confession were both really bad, like really weak. But I thought that, although, okay, River Star's Home was also like that, but I honestly really liked it. Like, I wish more were like that. Yeah. I think Ivy Poole's Heart should be okay. I like the cast already that was in like the teaser thing on the official website. Like the cast of for the journey is I thought it was a pretty good mix of new people and old people. So I'm pretty interested in it. I know, Evie. We don't talk about that. Oh, that was just a joke. You can talk about it. I was just joking. Like, we don't talk about River. We pretend it doesn't exist. That River Star has a mate. Oh, Drago? Okay, I can do Drago. This is like the perfect music to draw a Firestar in The Last Hope. Thank you, Zelda soundtrack. He still needs to be like round shaped. See, this is my issue. I make Firestar very round to make him very like an inviting character design. Like if he's round, he's much more like approachable than like a sharp pointy man. But at the same time, when he's intimidating, he's still just like round kitten. I think if I kind of... What does he look like here? Okay. Hey, Fabby. What's my favorite map I hosted? My favorite one to host, like if we're just talking about like the production of it and like the people I met and everything, probably StarClan's Chosen. I think the map that I felt the strongest towards the final product, like I thought the final product came out really well and like exactly what I was looking for, is probably the Cinderpelt map, Blame. And the one that I enjoyed doing pre-production for the most was probably Everything Moves. But my first map, Always Gold, probably has some of my favorite like map parts in it. I don't know how to explain it, but like some of the parts in that came out exactly how I thought they should look. And it's so impressive because that came out in like 2015, I think. But yeah, stuck on shows, and I met a lot of really awesome people and networked a lot back into the YouTube community to like, I don't know, because after everything moves, I kind of moved away from the YouTube community for like 2 or 3 years. So it was nice to like get back in the community and see like some new faces and some old faces. Also, my hand is hurting today. Like, I woke up and my hand was feeling a little sore, so I don't know how long this stream will be. It's fine right now, but I was doing some painting earlier this week, and when I do painting, like digital painting, man, it messes me up. And by messes me up, I mean it messes up my wrist. Oh, hi Roxy, welcome back. He's gonna have full-on gray muzzle. Let's give him a little couple white hairs. What warrior cat should you draw? Do you have a specific arc you're looking for? Like from the first arc? Do you only want cats from like... Hello Cosmic, you're not that late. I literally just started drawing the first cat for today. Nope. I think you should draw Sandstorm. That's my pick for today. Big girl Sandstorm. Or you can do like Grandma Sandstorm with like a little baby alder kit. That was one of like the best relationships at the beginning of A Vision of Shadows. It was just like Sandstorm and alder kit being buddies. I like when Grandma likes their grandkids. They didn't do it a lot until recently, but I think it's because we didn't really have an attachment to like both. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like took them a while to actually cash in on that idea. They did it with Yellow Fang. Any tips for finding your style? When I was younger, I would have like a folder of, well, I use DeviantArt, so I would just have a DeviantArt folder of like inspirations to be like, oh man, I really like this picture, or I would just have like a whole folder that I could look at, and then you can so then I would look at that folder and I'd be like, well, my favorite part about this picture is how they draw the ears, or I really like how they draw the muzzles. And you can kind of like pick and choose, and you start to like figure out what your favorite like aspects of style are, and then you can like start incorporating them into your own. That's like what I did when I was growing up. Yeah, I like having the folders because then it's like, I mean, people used to be really weird. Like, you're copying my, I don't know. People copy each other. That's like how we learn. As long as you're not tracing and you're like making your own stuff, like why should it matter if you like steal how someone like, oh, I really like how you draw eyes. I'm gonna try to incorporate something like that in my own style. Oh, you're definitely going in the folder. I didn't read all of it. I'm honored to be picked. I don't know who I'm gonna draw after Firestar. I usually leave it up to the group or to the people watching to decide. I just wanted to warm up with an easy character. Yeah, one of my favorites is my River Ripple design, River Star. Firestar Part 4, aka one of the last times I ever have to draw Firestar's head. Yeah, next is Dawn of the Clans. I'm really excited for the Dawn of the Clans poster. It's gonna be it's, in my opinion, gonna be the most solid, like, every single character in it is important in some way to the plot, and people who've read Dawn of the Clans really like them poster after the prophecy begins. Okay. When does Star come out? Does Star come out next year or at the end of this year? Because once Star comes out, I can start planning the 8th poster. Okay, November. Yeah, you guys are right. Okay. Who do we want? Let me lay out some ground rules first. I am only, before you guys pick, I am only going to do one of either Dovewing, Jayfeather, or Lionblaze today. I only do one main character, like, point of view per stream. So if you guys do pick Jayfeather, Dovewing, or Lionblaze, you can only have one. Or you can pick anybody else. Yellowfang really dirty. Yeah, she turns weird. All of the cats in StarClan don't really... Their characters never grow again. Let's see. One for Jayfeather, some for Dovewing. Blossomfall or Kestrel Flight. 2 for Kestrel Flight. Wow. Half Moon. Lots of Jayfeathers. Jayfeather. You guys really want Jayfeather? I can do Jayfeather and Half Moon. Half Moon's gonna be Mega Granny in the next picture. She's gonna be Granny Half Moon. Okay, you guys picked Jayfeather. No takesies, backsies. Let's see what Jayfeather look like. I drew him pretty young in this poster. Yeah, he's still got his, like, baby face. He's gonna be older now. Jayfeather. Yeah. Like, he's got his... He just has kind of a baby face. Aw, thanks, Wolksy. You have a good day at work. Okay. Yeah, Ruby, let me send you to my Tumblr. Actually, let me send you to my Tumblr. Let me see if I have a specific tag that all the posters go on. You can just view my tagged pics because I've only been working on the posters lately. I've also... Here you go. I'll just put it over here so you guys can see what I'm going. This poster, the Prophecies Begins one, is available as an actual poster. It's on my website. You get it, you can buy it, and I sign the back of it. I sign the back of all prints that come from my website. And the New Prophecy one and the Power of 3 one are getting printed. I should have them in at most 2 weeks. I get them printed in New York, and they usually have like a 2-week like time frame. See ya, Drago. Yeah, Jayfeather, I unpoofy his cheeks as he gets older. I am so excited for the Dawn of the Clans one, Stasik. It's the one, I wish that I didn't have to, I feel like doing them in order is like the most logical, but if I didn't do them in order, I would have done Dawn of the Clans right after the first poster. I hate Mothlight with my soul. I think Mothlight's like one of the worst characters they've ever written. The best way I've found to simplify tortoiseshells is either make their pattern symmetrical, except for, well, all of my tortoiseshells I tend to make symmetrical except for their face, and also like limiting the amount of patches of like tortoiseshell you put on them. I really don't think Bumblestripe is that bad. Mostly because he just disappears after Omen of the Stars and you like never hear about him again, so it's like whatever. But Mothlight like genuinely shows up at like the worst times to like solidify her existence as the worst character, so... I'm sorry, Grey Song. But I'm not sorry, I just hate her. I did too. I'm really feeling the Zelda music. Honestly, Zelda music's really good for like drawing werecats because a lot of Zelda takes place in like the woods and the forests, so a lot of the soundtrack I feel like really puts you in the mood. Okay, let's see. What's his main features? He's just a round boy. I really like the fact that my Jayfeather is so round because it makes... I feel like he puffs up his cheeks like a chipmunk, and I live for that. Puffy cheek, chipmunk cheek, man. And I like to think that he thinks he looks way more intimidating than he really is. Daisy's kin is way shorter than Scrublight's Hope. I'm gonna give him like a little scowl, I think. He needs to be longer, though. And zoomed in. And I think his ears need to be down further. I've read all the Warrior Cat books, yeah. Hey, Minna. I drew Ivy Pool already. You want to see her? I know she's your favorite. There she is. Oh, wait. Hold on. You'll like this one better. This one. There she is. He does look a lot like Leaf Pool. Here's Leaf Pool. He's rounder a bit. Actually, none of my designs really look anything like Crowfeather. Jayfeather reminds me of a ferret. His body is extremely long. It is. Indeed ferret-like. Yep. Good luck at work. My favorite character ever? I don't really have a favorite character ever. But definitely the one I think about the most is Greywing and Clear Sky. I think about them a lot. Why would I marry a cat? Yeah, I think Needletail should have died. Not because she deserved it or anything, but I thought it was a decent plot. Like, I thought it was a decent end to her plot. Otherwise, she'd just be alive and have no personality right now. Yeah, he needs to be, like, longer. I want to make stickers out of these. Like headshots. I think. Do I think Bramblestar is a good cat? Genuinely, yeah, I think that he has good intentions and that the authors just use him as a plot device most of the time, but I don't think that they intended for him to be like a bad cat at all. Ivy Pool head sticker. I want to do like I want to do them in like sticker sheets so that I could have like the main characters. Like I could have a sticker sheet of like 9 of like the most favorite characters from the arc, and then like be like, this is the prophecies begin sticker sheet or whatever. I think his eyes need to be bigger. I tend to make their eyes very tiny. I don't know why. When I'm drawing these headshots. It depends, Jade. Sometimes it can take like months. Like when a new character, like when a new protagonist drops, like sometimes it takes me forever to actually like get down a design that I actually kind of like for them. AKA like Sunbeam. I think I've changed her like, I think my newest design's probably the one I'm gonna stick with, but I've redesigned her like 3 or 4 times. Hello, Johnny. Yeah, Blueberry. It's like people keep asking me to draw like a Moonpaw design, but I'm not gonna draw her until like the first book drops because I have no idea what she's gonna be like, you know? And like you should design a character over like their personality and stuff. That's what makes Sunbeam so hard to draw because she's really used at mainly as like a plot device point of view, kind of like not a necessary evil, but like she's literally only protagonist because they had plans for her mom during the series, so she has like that point of view of like her mom's perspective, and so she never really had her own personality. So it's just hard to like design a character over that. Nightheart doesn't have, he has kind of a complicated design, but that's because I gave him like rusting on his mane, so it looked like he had like a fire, or he's a little bit more orange. So that's pretty complicated. Like I would probably have to simplify him down for like an animation. A bit. move on with other books. I was never... I guess when I was younger, I did have, like, an entirely, like, new forward clans and world and map and all of this stuff. But as I grew up, I kind of just, like, got attached to the regular characters. Stick. I should have totally added the stick as like a character headshot in Power 3. What a misplay. I don't think I have a Jayfeather quote. That's like in my brain. I don't think I could pull out a Jayfeather quote out of my brain. I don't think I could pull out many characters, like specific quotes that aren't like from the first book that I read like a million times when I was younger. I can pull out a Grey Wing quote, like the last lines of Dawn of the Clans. It gets me every time. Like this post if you cry every time. Yeah, his eyebrows are the darkest blue. I just needed to change them. Thank you for reminding me. See ya, Fusion. Good luck at work. He's so cute when he's grumpy. Authors know he is grumpy all the time. Oh, you're fine, Magnolia. I usually catch it eventually. Like when I was flipping back and forth, I would have caught it when I zoomed out and was looking at the... Jayfeather. There he is. I don't know if I have a design I'm most proud of. I certainly have designs that I think captured exactly how I wanted them to look. There were multiple designs like that. Ugh. Ivy Pool. Everyone's so angry in this picture. Yellowfang's angry, Jayfeather's angry, Firestar's kinda angry, Ivy Pool's angry. Rippletail's just like got I'm looking into the depths of despair of the cats around me eyes. Darktail and River Ripple. Pretty much all the founders from Dawn of the Clans, I'm pretty satisfied with my designs of them. Rippletail really like, I was in 4th Apprentice and I was the one that died, and that's my whole character arc. I just died fighting beavers. He did not deserve to die, but he did. Thanks, Cookies. Okay. We get to pick the next person. It can be anybody except Lion Blaze or Dovewing. Go. Two red willows. That's interesting. 3 red willows? Wow. Y'all like red willow. Oh yeah, I said I'd do half moon. Okay, we'll do half moon and then we'll do red willow. Because I did say that I would do half moon after Jayfeather. You guys did get me. So we will do half moon and then we will do red willow and then we can pick another one. I can probably do another one after red willow. My hand's still not that bad. But I might do a stretch after half moon to like do some exercises and take a break for like 5 minutes. Okay, half moon. What do we want? So half moon's gonna be, this is the other question. So half moon can be a spirit because she shows up as, there are flashbacks to the past where she is she's not a ghost, like she's not a spirit cat. So I can either choose to make her look like a spirit cat, or I can make her look like normal. In the Power 3 poster, I made her look normal. Yeah. She's normal looking. So is Fallen Leaves, even though he's a ghost. This is like the perfect music to think to. Spirit. Cause she shows, does she show up more? Cause I think she only shows up, she's living in one book and then I think she's a spirit in, she's a spirit in The Last Hope. There are a lot of spirit cats in this picture anyway. This is just like a Zelda music playlist. Half and half, no. Who else is like a good, quote-unquote good spirit in this picture? So Blue Star will be a spirit, like a Star Clan cat. Spotted Leaf's a Star Clan cat. Yellowfang's a Star Clan cat. So we only have 3 spirits. We have a lot more like dark spirits. Yeah, Dark Forest cats, there's a lot of them. So Tiger Star, Thistleclaw, Snow Tuft, Shredtail, Maple Shade, Ant Pelt, Broken Star, Dark stripe. Like, there's a lot. We'll make... Oh, man. Yeah, Rock's a spirit. I just drew Rock as normal in Power of 3, though. I mean, my spirit cat's design is really boring. It's not that much different. Here it is. They're just like a little transparent with like an inner glow. That's like what Rock would look like. But Half Moon is actually like an ancestor spirit. Hawkfrost too, yeah. We'll see. Half Moon. I love Half Moon and Jayfeather. Even if they're like... I just like them. I think they're cute. Yeah. I don't think she looks... You want to see what an actual ferret cat looks like? One that was supposed to look like a ferret? Claw. Ferret claw. There you go. That's a ferret. She has... Yeah, she just has like a curve. Actually, I'm just going to almost... I feel like she can have, like, a little less of a baby face. And she's kind of like got this solemn acceptance because she gets named Stone Teller in this one. Everyone's so sad in Omen of the Stars. A. I said it right. I said it right. Ooh, I'll give her the Stone Teller eyes. All of my Stone Tellers have the same type of eyes. What does... I have Granny, right? Yeah, I do have Granny Half Moon. Wow, that's some sketchy lines. It's because I'm using such a small brush. Maybe she has like a determined... I also give her those crescent moon. One. Okay, let's like... usually pretty big, but since this is like a poster that's being printed, my canvas is set up specifically for that. And this is like a really small canvas that I'm working on comparatively to what I'm used to. Thanks, Reporty. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like the shape of these ears. You ever get frustrated with your own art? I'm not on Tracy either, you. Because I give her those curled ears, because I'm like, ah, yeah, crescent-shaped half moon. The program should be on screen. I believe I have it on screen, top left. For future reference. But it's Photoshop. Photoshop CC. They have 9 lives so they can prevent cats from dying as much, like Gray Stripe. Like Firestar used all of his 9 lives to save cats. Well, not all of them, but he used a lot of his 9 lives to save cats from having to sacrifice their 1 life. That's like the reason they have 9 lives. Kind of like her with the Luffy that's going up. And I feel like her, I do like it when she has like still kind of roundish eyes inside. I am drawing Half Moon. I am using the symmetrical tool. Half Moon emoji. You should practice not using it. I usually don't use it. I'm only using it for this poster because they're straight on. Thanks for the tip, though. Yeah, I drew that. That's the reference I'm using. Not really, Jade. Usually, if I want to redesign a cat, I'll just do it. Because I like warming up with them most of the time. Oh yeah, I make her. No, she's about the same. She does have slightly more lighter line art than like a regular cat. I like her pink nose. I can't recommend like the best animating program. I can only tell you which ones I've used in the past, and I've used Adobe Animate and Clip Studio Paint. I don't know if I would recommend either of those to someone that has options, though, if that makes sense. But a lot of the, like, really good ones are pretty expensive for, like, an independent person to use, like Toon Boom and stuff. I just find them a little bit too expensive. Thanks, Sleeping Ginger, for the $2. Who is your favorite Werecat YouTuber? Of all time? I mean, the one that inspired me the most growing up was Alley Cat and Ya. Alley Cat and Ya. And Darko Kiri. I was definitely a Darko Kiri person. Kirita, I have heard good things about, and it's free, isn't it? How do I copy paste? I want to zoom in. That's not working. Oh well. Hey, Velo. Velo's a favorite Werecat YouTuber. Velo has some of my most nostalgic, like, rewatchable maps. Down the Road was, like, one of my favorite maps ever when I was, like, just starting to get into the map scene. It's a Zelda song. I want to say sounds like it's probably Twilight Princess. But it might not be. Let's see. No, I think it's Skyward Sword. Yeah. Okay, Velo would know. Velo's like super. I knew it was either like Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword because it was like definitely one that I remember growing up. Hi, Maya. Velo is a nerd. Specifically Zelda nerd. I'm finally playing Skyward or Tears of the Kingdom, Velo, after like 1.5 million years. Wait, what did you beat? You never beat Skyward Sword or Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, I haven't beat it either. I got it for Christmas last year. And I like never had the time to play it, but I was on vacation now this is what I'm talking about. This is the Zelda soundtrack. Anyway, I was on vacation the last week, so I was able to actually play it at night when I was like done camping. Oh, thanks, Nathan. Malomar! I can't believe they added the Malomar armor back into Tears of the Kingdom. Also, I really appreciated that they added, like, the big Goron sword in Tears of the Kingdom, and all the little tiny Easter eggs that they re-added. For free, by the way. A lot of those were like Amiibo exclusive in Breath of the Wild. What's the new Warrior Cat game? Is that the Cattails thing? I played Clan Jin. Right now I'm playing Slay the Spire mostly. My favorite game franchises are Persona and Professor Layton. Like, whenever one of those games come out, I always buy them. Those are like the ones I buy immediately when they come out. No, we don't want the tribe. We want the ancients. She's an ancient. My favorite Professor Layton. I mean, Unwound Future has the best story. Everyone agrees with that. But honestly, Miracle Mask and like the 3DS ones, just there's so much extra content, and the puzzles are just top tier. My first Professor Layton game was Miracle Mask, so even though it's like 3D and it's really awkward looking. I have high hopes for the reboot that they said was never going to happen. Even though it's like a new puzzle master that's like making all of the puzzles. Okay, Red Willow's next. You guys wanted Red Willow, we're doing Red Willow. What's Red Willow look like? Oh my god, look at him. He's an evil boy. He said, I'm gonna be evil. I hate his colors. He's so ugly. Most random evil guy, exactly. Doesn't he like... So, I know Blackstar murders him. Does he come back immediately as like a spirit? Or does he not come back until the Broken Code? Let's look. No, he doesn't come back until the Broken Code. Can you draw Stray? I need to play that game. It's been on my... I literally pre-ordered it when it came out, like when it was announced, and I haven't been able to play it yet. I have it on like 2 systems, and I haven't been able to play it. Because I just haven't found the time, even though it's kind of a short game. I don't know why. I just haven't... I don't have it on my Switch. And if I don't have a game on my Switch, I tend not to be able to get to it because I play my Switch right before I go to bed to like wind down. So the games I do play are like on the Switch. So I've been playing, like, I play Binding of Isaac a lot. Like, I like playing games that I can play for an hour and then like stop playing them. So I like Binding of Isaac. I like playing like Hyrule Warriors because I can just play like a map or 2 for like 20 minutes. Why are all the Omen of the Stars characters angry and sad? I don't know. They just are. Who's not gonna be sad or angry? Me looking at the characters. Who's not sad? Kestrel Flight. Greystripe will probably be solemn, but not sad. I feel like Omen of Stars is just a very solemn arc. Like, there's not a lot of lightheartedness in it. Briarlight's happy. Yeah, Purdy will be happy. Petalfur will probably be happy. White Tail will probably be happy. White Wing will be happy. Willow Shine will probably be happy. I don't really remember Red Willow at all. He's in the Broken Code, isn't he? Is that why people like him now? Because he has, like, no lines in Omen of the Stars. I only added him because he dies. I tend to add characters that, like, die afterward. I feel like I want to change his design a little bit. Like, his cheeks are just... Like, he is just oval. He's got Stewie head. He's like super fat. Look at him. I need to redesign him. I might redesign him, like change his colors and stuff. Did he get like a complete redesign in the Broken Code? Like did his description change? Modeled brown and ginger Tom. I see why I did that. Wide head. Now I see why his head's so wide. And a small nick in his ear. Who's he next to? Oh, he's on the edge, so yeah, he doesn't get a lot of space to, fluff out. Yeah, finish Transformant, Alter Kit. Airplane ears. I definitely do not like this design, like the colors of it, so I might just completely revamp him. Is he evil in the Broken Code? Like, is he on Ashfur's side? He's with Bristlefrost. Okay. Then that means that he only gets to be crazy evil once. So I can go ham, basically. Does Clawface show up in the Broken Code? I need to reread Broken Code. I probably will before I do the posters of like A Vision of Shadows and Broken Code. Bro just shows up and tells Black Star the night. Yeah, he really, that's his only scene. That's really his only scene. He has less reasons to be evil than Splashtail and Needletail did. Now, I know what you're gonna think. Well, Needletail wasn't evil, but she caused chaos for no reason. So. I mean, Sleek Whisker also had no reason to be evil, but she chose violence. Some cats just choose violence. Let's look. Clawface. Does he show up in book appearances? He is in A Light in the Mist. He follows Silverhawk when Ashfur gives the pair the task of guarding the moon pool. And he fights beside Ashfur in the battle of the Lights of the Mist. Clawface and Mapleshade fight with Ashfur. Did Rowan Kit deserve to die? I don't know, he's dead though. I don't usually think about that. Like if a character deserved it. I'm like, whatever, it's done. Aw, thanks, Dominique. I am glad you stuck around. And are still checking to see how I'm doing. I feel like he literally went to the Dark Forest because he tried to kill his leader. Like, I think that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, and Blackstar is like super old during that battle too. Like he literally dies like the next month. Okay, so his character design on the website, I always try to like follow the rough guide of what they've decided to make on the website. Because I like following canon as much as I can. Mottled brown and ginger. Okay. And he has like no relatives. He's just like he just showed up one day. He had a mentor. That's it. So I think he should be like a darker ginger brown. Maybe like this. And then I think his ginger patches should be like that's too similar. Maybe he should have like be kind of a darker. And then have dark ginger. That is like the strangest cat to actually like be invested in. He's mottled? Is that what they said? Mottled. He has like no modeling on his... Let's take off the symmetry. Maybe if I like made him a tabby. Like, why not just make him a calico-y cat? I have to be careful though, because if I'm gonna make him a calico or like a tortie, he can't look like Maple Shade, because even if like I always think about, so what cats does Red Willow show up around? And so he would show up in The Last Hope and he would show up in Broken Code, and both of those also have Maple Shade. So you want to like make sure that him and Maple Shade have like a distinct enough like difference in design so that if they did show up on the same exact like shot, you'd be able to tell them apart immediately. But my Maple Shade is pretty saturated, and she's like pure orange and black, and this bro is brown and dark ginger, so it should be okay. I think I want his eyebrows to be more of like a dark red than that. I mean, this already looks like way different than Maple Shade, but that was like my first response. Because Maple Shade is the other Dark Forest cat that's like a tortie. But this is what my Maple Shade looks like, so they're pretty different. Like, she's fluffy and not sleek in the slightest. And does he have an eye color? He actually does not have an eye color, so I might change his eye color to be like different than Maple Shade's. Why did I draw her so fluffy? Because she's literally described as like unkempt fur sticking out everywhere in like every single description of her, question mark? Also, I see her as fluffy. How do I get audio? Honestly, off the top of my head, I can't remember. Probably like YouTube to MP3 or something. Oh yeah, this is Red Willow. See, this is why I try to keep the design of who I'm drawing on like the side of my screen. Because then people can actually like kind of like hopefully be able to see who I'm drawing. Although this design looks completely different than what I'm going with, so. No, I'm not gonna make him have 2 different eye colors. That's too special for some random background cat. He's definitely going to have like dark eyeliner though. No, I don't like that. I lied. He's not gonna have eyeliner. Let's see if I can get it like, maybe if I don't make it go all the way up to his eyes. Yeah. I know my Brindlestar design, which is some random nobody cat in Code of the Clans, is got heterochromia. Shadow Sight has heterochromia. Here, I'll do Shadow Sight. There he is. That's your heterochromia. Moonpaw will have heterochromia. Brindlestar I just made like a chimera. Yeah, every time people see my Shadow Sight design, they think it's an OC. Like, he's too special. Is basically what they tell me. But I'm like, he's main character, so he can have special design. I quite like my Shadow Sight design. So I don't plan on changing it anytime soon. Although it is a shame because I gave him a chimera design before Moonpaw was like a thing, and now Moonpaw is like supposed to be super special, the only chimera that's ever existed in Warrior Cats, and now I'm just like, well, dang. So I have heavily debated removing the Chimera status from Shadowpaw because I feel like from a narrative perspective, he probably shouldn't have it anymore. But it's just such a cool idea. Okay. This is where we can get interesting. He does not have a canon eye color. So, maybe I'll make him have like a teal color. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, yellow is what I gave him. Yellow is honestly my go-to when I don't know the eye color. I typically just see everybody with yellow eyes. Why do I keep going? I like am constantly on. No, I don't like that. Yeah, yellow might be better. Let's see. Yeah, greenish yellow could work. Oops. Thought I was on locked transparency. Isn't Shadow Sight eyes yellow? They are. Well, the right side of his face in this picture is his canon eye color. Yeah, so he has yellow eyes. But when he was first announced, before he had a canon eye color, everybody was drawing him with red eyes. So the Chimera part of his face is like a nod to the fact that everybody gave him red eyes when he was first announced. I don't know what you're talking about, Roxy, and it sounds kind of weird, so I might have to ask you to stop. Thank you, Velo. Kiss, kiss. Do you recommend Photoshop for newer artists? Honestly, I probably wouldn't, because it's so if you're like a minor / you don't have like income, like you're relying on parents' income a lot, your Photoshop is a subscription-based service, so you have to pay every single month to have it. If you're still reliant on like parents for income / you need your parents to buy you stuff, I would recommend asking for Clip Studio Paint, because it's a one-time purchase and you get it for life, so you can ask for it for like Christmas or something. Fire Alpaca. Yeah, anything that's like not a subscription based, I think is the best way to start. You can always start on GIMP. I started on GIMP. It's free. It's a free alternative to Photoshop. It's really rough around the edges, but yeah, I can't recommend any like iPad apps or anything like that, because I don't have an iPad. I've never drawn on the iPad. Wow, this red Willow. I'm drawing red Willow. What, do you think he should have red eyes because his name is Red Willow? No, that blends in way too much. Honestly, he just looks better with yellow eyes. Maybe I'll give him some orange pupils. Like, I'll just keep his original design for his eyes, honestly. No, it's all Zelda music. It should all be Zelda music. Because I'm listening to a Zelda soundtrack. Oh, thanks, fam. Yeah, I'm not really like a hype streamer. I know some streamers are like, I've got to put on the hype so everyone's really excited in chat. But whenever I watch streams, I usually watch chill people and be productive while I'm watching. So that's Minish Cap or Four Swords. I could see both of those because I didn't play either of those. Minish Cap is like the one reason that I really... Why isn't my cursor showing up? My cursor is literally not showing up. Why is it doing this? 157. Minish Cap is like the one reason. It's Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. No, it's not. It is Minish Caps. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is gonna show up next. But Minish Cap is the one reason I want to get the subscription service for like Game Boy Advance, because I never got to play it when I was a kid. But it's on like the Nintendo Switch Online now. See, I don't like that orange. See ya, JC. Sorry, I got really sidetracked on like every single one of my sentences in like the past 5 minutes. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make his eye color have a little bit of this red in it. Yeah, that's better. And then let's make the orange a little bit more yellow. How do you get rid of the discover thing? Yeah, that's good. This is a minor character that no one's gonna care about, by the way. That's in the poster that I just spent like half an hour on. Red Willow. It depends. Like, I had to take a break from working on this poster for like 3 weeks. But I can usually... I was finishing one like every month. Up till now. Of course, I will have to... If I do ever get caught up before Star comes out, I'm gonna have to take a break. But once Star comes out, I can start working on the 8th arc. But this will be... Wow, look at him. Yeah, Angie. I actually have me promoting myself once again on stream. I think it's in the description of this video. But the first poster for the first arc, The Prophecies Begins, is on my website for sale. If you buy it, you get it signed by me on the back. There is also a discount code if you want to buy 3 prints. You get 20% off. The second poster and the third poster are coming. I have ordered them to be printed. And they should be here within 2 weeks. That's my spiel. This stream has been sponsored by my own website shop. People, whenever I draw a new design for this poster, people always send me an ask. It's like, can you show me the full body of this random background character you changed and you hoped no one would notice? And I'm like, wah. Like, everyone wants a full body of Jingo now, even though, because I changed her design for her headshot, and I'm just like, wah. I haven't designed the rest of her body, I just designed her head. See you, Roxy. Okay, Red Willow's done. I have not promised anybody after Red Willow. Where is Brightheart? Is Brightheart in this picture? I think she actually is not in this picture. She is in all 3 of the posters before. So she's Brightheart, yeah, she's in all 3 of the other posters, but she's not in Omen of the Stars. I think she'll show up again at some point. I haven't done Snow Tuft. So these are all the characters I haven't drawn for the poster. There's a lot, so I'm not going to name them all. Can I please do long tail? Black Star. I don't feel like drawing Black Star. He's been in every single poster up till now. He's so boring to draw. I've drawn him like 5 times already. You gotta choose Leaf Pool. You should totally do Black... Man, a lot of people do want Black Star, though. Ugh. Why do you guys want Black Star? Is it because I just drew Red Willow? Maybe I will pick. I think I will do Snow Tuft. I want to do a Dark Forest cat. Drawing Blue Star, right? Thankfully, Blue Star's last headshot should be the Omen of the Stars one. A lot of people's last headshot will be an Omen of the Stars. Snow Tuft. Everybody, I probably get at least one ask a month asking me to update Snow Tuft's design so that, to like portray his personality in the Broken Code. And I'm like, I mean, he'll have the same exact design. He'll just look sad. Thanks, Dominique. I like designing them. Red Willow is a cat in Omen of the Stars. He is a Shadow Clan Dark Forest trainee. He, during the final battle in The Last Hope, he is one of the few Dark Forest trainees that does not betray the Dark Forest, and he actually still fights for the Dark Forest. He tries to kill Black Star. Black Star one-hit KOs him, and he's never seen again until 3 arcs later. There's your Red Willow lore. Actually, I usually start with the muzzle. I don't know why I started with the ears this time. The eyes are usually one of the last things I draw. He has like a very... Well, he has tufts. Also, I like that I give Snow Tuft no ear tufts. Can you believe that? Oh man, I'm gonna have to start fresh. I'm trying to figure out how I want to draw him. So I'm just scribbling right now. He has like a face that's like, he has like this type of shaped face, right? This is like how I draw him, regular. And then he has kind of like weird ears. He has floppy ears. Or at least one of them is very floppy. And then has kind of like a small nose. Thanks, Inkling. You have a good one. And then he has really big eyes. He's got a really small muzzle and really big eyes. I kind of imagine he died pretty young. He looks like a gremlin. He's got very floppy ears. Like the loose cartilage of it all. He has a huge scar on this side. And then his scar reaches down from his ear. And it kind of follows the contours of his face. I don't know, his ears are still too big, but I mean, this is a good starting point, I think. He actually gets the scar in the Dark Forest. And I think it's in the... It's either in the Fading Echoes or it's in Night Whispers. It's in one of those. See ya, reportee. Yeah, it was during battle training in the Dark Forest. I don't remember who gave it to him. Let's look. It's in Fading Echoes. And Hawk Frost gives it to him. He does look unhinged. People drew him as like a very unhinged character until he actually got personality in Broken Code. Is he on the side of the poster? Yes, of course he is. Okay. Everyone's on the side. Look at his tiny mouth. He's so tiny. He does look like an angry kitten. Airplane ears. This is a good song for Snow Tuft. No fam, but I definitely did the airplane, like, you put your hand outside of a moving car and then you do the airplane thing where, like, you pretend that you can catch, like, the, you know, you're aerodynamic. What was the game that everybody was playing a couple years ago? And it had words. You had to, like, guess the word or whatever. I did not play it. Wordle? Sure. Hey, Cosmic. Welcome back. I'm gonna shorten his fur tufts to only 3 instead of 4. Aggressive snow noises. Like, Snow Tuft would show up in every single Dark Forest map. As, like, just a creepy guy. Just to, like, scare Ivy Pool or whatever, Ivy Paw. Do you have any tips for a beginner artist of warrior cats? I have no idea what a beginner tip specifically addressed towards warrior cats is, but maybe like reference real cats while you're drawing. It took me forever to actually like utilize real cat references because I was stubborn and like 13. But trust me, you will learn much faster if you reference real cats. I don't know if I like... I guess something like that. He is spicy. He's kind of a habanero. He definitely loses his spice in the broken code, so I might as well like spice him up a bit. Ooh, this is my favorite boss soundtrack from any Zelda game. This is the one. This boss is okay. It's from Wind Waker. It's not like the best boss ever, but man, the soundtrack slaps. How old was I when I made the 4th Apprentice animation? The first one? So my first series, when was that made? In 2009 or 2010? In 2009, I was 14. In 2010, I was 15. When I did the Dark Path Chosen / like rebooted the 4th Apprentice, I was 19. I was born in 1995, so you can see how old I was during my entire stream. Yeah, I'm in my late 20s. He looks pretty tame when you, like, stick him next to Red Willow, honestly. Like, Red Willow has just, like, he is just crazy. Yeah, I've been making videos for a very, very, very long time. Comparatively to some of you people. I'm sure I've been making videos longer than some of the people watching have been alive, which is depressing. I don't like thinking about that. That's kind of weird. It's in April. Oops. Stop reminding me of the linear nature of time. I need to ascend to my higher being in the 4th dimension already, so that time is just a simple construct of the 3rd dimension. I can't believe that Snow Tuft is dusted. Will I ever do a Q&A? I mean, my streams are kind of like Q&A. You can ask me whatever you want, and I usually try to answer it. So feel free to ask your questions right now. In fact, I'm doing a Q&A. Slurps. Man, a milkshake would taste really good. Do you think you'll host any more maps? It's a strong possibility. I have ideas. I just don't really have the... I don't have the hyperfixation on any one particular idea enough to actually like do the pre-production and do like the pre-production and like the managing of a map right now. Usually I just need to wait until I have one map idea that's like I have to do this, and that's the only thing I think about. And then that's the one that ends up happening. Because I like put my everything into hosting maps when it like the time comes. And I just don't have the time right now. I'm doing a lot of stuff for Warrior Cat Animated right now, and that's taking up a lot of my personal free art time, which is like when I don't draw stuff that I can sell on my shop or like freelance stuff, so... Do I have kids? No. I've never even dated someone. Okay, let's blur. I have to remember how I do the Dark Forest cats. I do have a cat. My mascot Apple is based off my real life cat. Her name's Apple. She is 15 years old. I've had her a little bit longer than I've had my YouTube channel. She is being a pill right now because I'm trying to give her arthritis medicine, and I've spent like probably $50 on different types of like arthritis pill supplements, and she doesn't like any of them. But I got her this beef flavored liquid like arthritis medicine, and I've been putting it on a piece of white bread, just like a little tiny like half-inch square. I like make it soaked in, and she eats it. So I have tricked her into eating her medicine finally, and hopefully she keeps eating it, even if she has a little bit of like white bread with it. She's just weird. I am looking for Tiger Star. Oh. Why is Tiger Star looking like this? What is happening to him? Oh, there's a... Okay, there we go. Oh, she's fine. I mean... Yeah, I have a pic of Apple here. Here's the newest pic of her I just took the other day. Like, she just has, like, the early signs of arthritis. Like, she still gets up on the couch and everything. And she still, like, goes up and down stairs. It's just, like, I can tell that it's a little painful for her. Here she is. So I'm trying to get her to take the medicine before it gets any worse. Here's baby. He turned 15 this year. Pets her vigorously. She's tubing in the bathroom right now. She has like a little cat tube that she just loves. And she just sits in it all day. Little baby. My other surrogate child is Avi. That's my sister's cat. Here he is. But Avi's a New York kitty cat now, so he doesn't live with me anymore. But I took care of him for the first like year and a half of his life, so he's like my other fur baby. That whenever I go visit my sister, I get to spend time with him. I need to add my Avi doodles as stickers on my website. I doodle him all the time. His name is Avi. It's short for avocado. So I drew him on a piece of toast because my sister likes avocado on toast. So I made Avi on toast. And my sister likes sharks. So I drew him in a little shark cap. But yeah, that's my sister's cat. He's my other love of my life, but this is my actual baby. Like, I will do anything for her. And she gets all my love. Have I doodled Apple? Yeah, multiple times. I have a couple of doodles of Apple that I want to do stickers of. They're not readily available on this computer. But I will show them off one day. I want to draw Apple as like a Granny Smith apple. Like picking apples in the orchard. Eventually. How do you send fan art? You can mention me on Twitter or Tumblr, or if you want to email me. Did you participate? What's the pirate scourge map? I don't know. I didn't do that. I do have an Instagram, I think. Let me check what my Instagram is. I don't ever use it. But I think I have one, just so I could follow my sister's cat Instagram. Yeah, it's called Nifty Jessica. That's my Instagram. It has nothing on it. And also, I don't know how to notice when somebody, like, mentions me on Instagram. So... Nifty Jessica. That's my name, Jessica. My email is my real name. It's on here. It's actually just easier for most people to just go to my card and press the email button. Here, my card has a bunch of ways you can contact me. Appleshine is just Apple. I did realize that. So I have, like, drawn her somewhere easily. Here you go. This is Appleshine. This is Apple. And you're right. Every werecat artist does have a design that's just their cat. Don't dox myself. I mean... my real name's on multiple websites, and I'm 29, so I make money off the internet, so I kind of have to use my real name to, like, look professional. I wouldn't consider it doxing. Frostpaw is just your cat, though. What else do I do? I do like a saturation filter. Oh yeah. But he doesn't need any saturation because he's like... Yeah, he's just white. Is he like legitimately like FFFF? Oh my gosh. Can you believe this? I actually made him like all white. That's unacceptable. Make him at least a little. Not just wait. FFFFF. I know, right? One of the main rules of art is you never use pure white or you never use pure black, and I'm over here like Snow Tuft is pure white. Cry about it. I mean, obviously there are ways to break it. Like I will make cats pure white if it's like I think Snow Kit is pure white. That's probably why I did it. But Snow Kit is pure white because that's like in canon, like that's like his whole character is like that he's super white. That sounds really weird, but when you're not talking about like a cat's fur color. On Instagram? Squirrel? Okay. Check my DMs. Where's your DMs on Instagram, people? Is it just the little button with the lightning bolt? Click my profile. Click my profile. Where? I don't see it. I thought the messages was your DMs. Oh, I have a request. Squirrel! Okay, I see. I checked. Sorry guys, I'm boomer. Okay, and then I usually have... I don't know if I have it on this website. Let me check. No, that's not the right one. That's... Okay, where is my Power 3 poster? I have like, where is it? Hawkfrost will have it. Okay, let's make a new style. Call this Dark Forest. Cancel. Okay, let's add Dark Forest 2. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Yeah, fam. The first arc poster is available on my shop, and the second and third arc will be available very soon once I get them in the mail. But you can buy the first one. Wait, why did this act like this? Why is it making it, like, very light? Whatever. Why is it doing this? It's like not showing up. Like for some reason, the layer effects are not showing up. It's weird. Let me try it again. Sometimes, okay, no, there it is. Okay. And then I pull out the Dark Forest one. I choose cats. So what I do is here, let me pull this up. This is the Warriors Wiki. I go to books. I go to main arcs. Okay, so I go to Omen of the Stars. I scroll. This is the Omen of the Stars website on Wiki. I know it's really, really tiny. I'm sorry. I scroll all the way down, and they have this list of characters. They have the main characters, major characters, supporting characters. So I copy paste all of these names into one document. I then number how many characters that really was, and then I have to limit it or increase it to 63. And then that's my own discretion. Like which ones I remove and which ones I keep. I tend to remove cats that I think will be on different posters. So Soul was mentioned as like a minor character in Omen of the Stars. And he does show up in Omen of the Stars for like half a book. But he was in the last poster. So I was like, I'll remove him from this one. Rippletail is the cat that dies in Fourth Apprentice on the quest to do the Beaver Dam. So it's kind of my own discretion after that, but my starting point is the Warriors Wiki. Sorry, I'm doing a bunch of layer crap and I tend to go quiet when I'm doing stuff like that. No, I use a drawing tablet. It's got no screen. It's like, here, I show you what my tablet looks like. Hold on. This is what my tablet looks like. La, la, la. This is what I use. See, you draw on it. And it shows up on your screen. It was 80 bucks. 80 bucks. Let's actually make him a little darker. I'm on a computer. I draw on a computer or laptop. How many have we done today? We did Firestar, we did Jayfeather, we did Half Moon, we did Red Willow, we did Snow Tuft, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not too bad. How many did we do the other day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What time is it? It's been 2 hours. I can do one more. Who do we want to do, guys? Brightheart's not in this picture. Russet Fur, no. I tried to do Russet Fur the other day and she didn't work out. She didn't play nice. And I feel like she's not gonna play nice. I'd like to do a cat that's not gonna be angry. Does that make sense? Yeah, my loner background looks like this. Yeah, Purdy might be sad. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Purdy because I've already drawn him really happy and then I drew him laughing in this picture. So I'm like, not sure what I'm going to draw him, like expression-wise. Fern Cloud or Swirltail? Those are actually good choices. Let's do... What does Fern Cloud look like? Yeah, I'll do Fern Cloud. She does have the weirdest plot in this arc. I'm out of coffee. I will be right back. I will be showing you guys the poster so you have something to look at when I'm gone. But I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I return with more coffee. It's only like my second cup, third cup today or something. Look, okay, it's Thursday. You gotta get through somehow. So Fern Cloud is a little younger than like Brightheart and Thornclaw's group. Did you know that Vicky, one of the people that writes Warrior Cats, said that she actually really hated Fern, Cloud, and Dustpelt, and the reason because they were like so undrama filled, so she kept writing in that their kits died to make it interesting. Did you know that? Like the reason that all of Fern Cloud's kits like die in the new prophecy is because Vicky wanted to make their life interesting. It's on her wiki page. Probably the most evil cat in the forest, Ashford. That's a pretty bold statement. Considering we've had, like, kitten murderers and, like, legitimate murderers. Yeah, I would argue Broken Star was... He was a pretty evil cat, not gonna lie. And I don't think that I think that they realized very early that they could never talk Broken Star. Okay, Squirrel, thanks. Thank you in advance. I really appreciate it, and you have a good day. I mean, Ashford wasn't even that evil until the Broken Code. I don't know what Murder Drones is, so I do not watch it. I don't know indie animation. I actually really don't. I'm really out of the loop on like animation. I've watched some new Disney movies, but that's because my niece wanted me to. Like, she is like obsessed with Raya and the Last Dragon. So I did watch that. She said I could not sword fight her until I had learned my moves from Raya, because I guess Star Wars wasn't good enough for her. I know what Voltron is. I never watched it growing up. Yeah. I think part of the issue is with the first arc is that the time jumps in it are very undescript. Like, they're kind of just all of a sudden it's like summer, or all of a sudden it's fall, even though in the same heartbeat they'll say that it's only been like a quarter moon since everything's happened. So it's like very strange in that regard. So I think that's where a lot of the timeline stuff gets mixed up. And that's what's been like the hardest, because I'm trying to set up like an official like timeline of the entire series of like how old cats are and stuff like that. And that's been a huge challenge with the first arc. It's really not as bad in any of the other arcs. I mean, it's still pretty bad in some areas. Like the fact that, in canon, Leaf Pool gives birth to Lion, Holly, and Jay during the winter. It's constantly referred to as a winter scene. It's never been referred to as anything else than a winter scene. But if you actually do the timeline, there's no way that Leaf Pool could have given birth in the winter. It would have had to have been in the summer. Period. So that's like a huge discrepancy. And there's like no way to really fix that. She did give birth at a year-round ski resort. You're so right. They literally traveled to a ski resort. Yep, I'm still alive. I will not. This will be my last cat for the evening, though. I'm gonna make some dinner after this, so I'm probably only gonna be live for like another 20 minutes at most. I find it crazy that, like, nobody could tell that Leafpool was pregnant. I mean, I guess it's not that crazy. Or maybe people knew and they just, like, pretend I do not see it. Yeah, everyone calls her fat. Like, they're like, wow, you're really chubby. Like, there are moments in the new prophecy where Brambleclaw, like, calls out how, like, plump she's looking, which are supposed to be, like, tells. But, like, bro. Okay, let's pull out Fern Cloud. Yeah, Fern Cloud is Shadowsight's great-grandmother. Everybody's related. A comprehensive essay on warrior cats. This is gonna sound, okay. People that get in a tizzy over the fact that like, there's so much, like, incest in warrior cats should really get angry at more important things, in my opinion, because there's nothing you can do about it. That's just the way that it is. Try getting angry at some, like, more important stuff. It's just completely unintentional. And it's just like the way that it works, because it's like there was a limited cast at the beginning, and they've inadvertently made everyone related because that's how it works when people have like 4 kittens at the same time, and it's like, yeah. Like, instead of getting angry over the genetic pool being, like, absolutely screwed up, why don't you actually get angry at, like, the Werecat movie using AI as concept art instead of hiring actual concept artists? Like, get angry at something that's actually a real-world problem. IMO. I've seen people that are like, oh, well, hopefully it's just the concept art that's going to be AI. But I'm like, you do realize that there's literal, like, visual development artists is, like, a very popular, like, college degree, and that you're basically saying, well, it's okay that they're using AI for concept, and it's like, that's literally, like, an entire job market that's being, like, screwed over because you said that. That's how I feel. Okay, that's it. I try not to be negative in chat, but man. Like, as somebody that does viz dev work, like, seeing people say that is disgusting. IMO. But that's enough of that. That's pretty negative. Yeah, none of the, like, minor characters in ThunderClan do anything anymore. Like, they don't even have kittens anymore. Yeah, it's really sad. She is so happy. She's just happy to be here. Thank you, love. I mean, I think the issue with, like, minor characters, like, not having kittens is that the cast is so large now because they refuse to do, like, a giant, like, green cough culling, that if we had minor characters giving birth, it just, like, thickens the cast even more. It's hard to explain, but it's like they've got themselves in, like, their own catch-22, where it's like they need to cull off some of the cast, but the ones that they would cull off are no-name characters that do nothing, but those are the ones that are actually, like, genetically more unique than the main characters. It's like they've really written themselves into a conundrum, honestly. Oh yeah, you're right. I did change her ear fur color in her updated picture. I completely missed that. Wait, where do you live, Angie? Because I've heard people say that. And you should be able to ship. I should be able to ship anywhere. Mexico? Have I ever shipped to Mexico? Here, let me add a Mexico. I have like an everywhere else rate. I have a Canada rate. Here, I'll like specifically do Mexico. It's gonna be like 15 bucks though. I'm just gonna make it the same as the Canada. I have 3 shipping rates. Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Somebody said that I couldn't ship to Nevada the other day, and I was like, what? Yeah, they were like, or no, it wasn't Nevada, it was Nebraska. They were like, hi, I can't order something from your store because it says it doesn't ship to where I live. I live in Nebraska. And I was like, what? I have shipping profiles set up for every single region of the United States because I live in the United States. So, I don't know. I was like, I honestly have no idea. But if you can't order something and you live like in a certain place, always feel free to email me and like I'll just personally take you through like a PayPal invoice and like bypass the big cartel. Cause I have shipped everywhere. Like I've shipped to like Australia before. It costs a lot of money, but I've done it. So I'm like, there's not really anywhere I can't ship to. Okay, this is Fern Cloud. She's so big. Stop looking at me with them big old eyes. Old man Firestar. Old man Jenkins. He is a little crusty. He dies in the last book of Omen of the Stars. Alright. Got pretty good. Sadly realized the eventual poster won't have Firestar possessed Root Spring. No. It might have Root Spring and Firestar. Well, it obviously will have Root Spring. I haven't decided if... Well, actually, let me look. I'm done drawing because my hand is hurting. But let me pull up my document really quick of, like, the other posters. Okay. Here's the posters. So let's see who I have. Dawn of the Clans, EVOS, The Broken Code. I have to still add a lot of people to The Broken Code. I've only gotten 48 names. Firestar is in it though, so he will be in the Broken Code poster. But I don't think he's gonna be. Oh, I have him in the A Vision of Shadows poster too. Man, we just can't get away from Firestar, can we? I have Ashfur, Alderheart, Berry Notes, Bramblestar, Bristlefrost, Crowfeather, Dark Dew, Dove, Fern, Fire, Flip, Gray, Hairlight, Hairstar, Icewing, Ivypool, Jayfeather, Juniper, Leaf, Leaf Star, Light Leap, Lion Blaze, Maggot Tail, Misty Star Moth, Needle, Needle, Puddle Shine, Red Willow is in the next one, Root Spring, Rose, Petal. I don't know how Firestar got into the A Vision of Shadows poster. I feel like that's kind of an oversight. I know that he is like Alderheart's Star Clan, like, what's the word they call them? Kind of like your Star Clan mentor. Like, every single medicine cat has, like, a Star Clan cat that usually gives them their prophecies and stuff. So, like, Jayfeather's Star Clan mentor was, like, Yellowfang. Leafpool's was Spotted Leaf. So Alderheart's is, like, Firestar. Because Firestar comes and gives him the prophecy. So that's probably why he got on the A Vision of Shadows. But I probably will remove him. I specifically remember the A Vision of Shadows one being pretty hard to fill. Though. Like, Lion Eye's on here, but Lion Eye is just like a cat that dies. So... And like Echo Song's on here, even though she's not really a main character in the actual arc, but she's a main character in Hawkmoon's Journey. Yeah, that would be why he's on there, is if he's like Alderheart's StarClan mentor and like is constantly giving Alderheart prophecies during A Vision of Shadows. But yeah, I do have to add more Broken Code people. So, I'm not sure who else I would add, though. I guess Maple Shade, maybe. I was thinking about adding, like, the Imposter. I honestly probably will. Here, I'll write them in right now. I do have Sunrise from the Sisters. And Snow. Sunrise and Snow. Bristlefrost, I have Stem Leap. I mean, usually when I have to fill out ranks, I'll just add, like, the deputies. Like Cloverfoot and stuff like that. Something is telling me I can't buy it. Let me try to refresh the website. So you can email me. The website has an email button, and you could email me what you want and like your address, and I can give you like an invoice from PayPal that you could pay. I've done that before. Eventually I want to set up an Etsy as well to sell some of my higher price items, but Etsy, it's like takes a commission out of every single item you sell. So, Big Cartel does not. Magnum Opus sneak peek. I haven't worked on it in a while though, but yeah, I can show you some. Hold on. It's, you're not really going to be able to view it in its full glory when it's just like a really tiny, like, mini version of it. Yeah, I know, it's too small. Here, I'm gonna get rid of all of these so you can see it. This is Dawn of the Clan. Where is it? Look at all of them. Do you want to know who was alive during year something or other in Dawn of the Clans in year 4 and the first week of Leaf Fall? Who was alive and how old they were? Yeah, Skystar was alive. He's Skystar now. Sparrowfur was deputy. Acornfur's alive. Dewpetal and Flowerfoot are apprentice age at about to turn 9 months old. Honeypelt was just born and still a kid. Yeah, that's about. But then imagine that for like everybody. And like every single year. That's what I'm working on right now. In my free time. Okay. I will probably leave for today. Thank you for watching. I know I say this every single time I stream on Thursday, but I am hoping to be back on Tuesday to stream. I want to bring back commission streams on the weekends. So also look forward to that. But yes, I'm going to make some dinner. Once again, thank you for watching. And just thanks for being here. And I hope you have a good rest of your evening.